What's up YouTube, it's Zados TCG here and welcome to another TCG news video. On this channel you'll hear the latest trading card game news every day, so be sure you are subscribed. Okay, we have exciting news. We have new GXs that are coming to us very soon. We have Tapu Fini GX. This is the last of the Tapus from the Tapu family that I haven't checked out yet. And this one is kind of interesting. It is water type, which means the Aqua Patch can be applied to this Pokemon. It's a basic. It has 170 HP. Yeah, it also deals an attack 20 damage, and you may switch this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon, which is needed in certain situations to switch out to a Tauros or maybe to a Trevenant item lock card like that once you play and expand it. Also, we had the attack for 2 water energies and a colorless energy, Hydro Shoot. Discard 2 water energies attached to this Pokemon, and then you do 120 damage to a Pokemon of your choice. So you can snipe a Shaman on the bench, snipe something that is about to evolve like a Gloom, that because you don't want to get item locked. Yeah, sniping is kind of good, and you have to discard energies, but then again you can get them back with Aqua Patch, so that's not a bad thing at all. Also, his Tapu Storm GX makes you shuffle your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to them back into your opponent's deck. If your opponent has no bench Pokemon, this attack fails. So this is kind of interesting because with this attack you can win the game, but you cannot do that if your opponent has no bench Pokemon, so you have to time that perfectly. You can get rid of your opponent's heavy attacker with a bunch of energy. So the thing I would do with this GX, it's not one of the best GXs out there, but it can be a game-winning situation where your opponent has a bunch of energies on their Yveltal, or maybe a Pokemon that's really powered up, like let's say a Giratina with a bunch of energies that with that you can just get rid of that threat, put it in your opponent's deck, and then maybe snipe something later on, like if they have a Shaman on the bench, snipe that. So with that you can get rid of threats. It's kind of neat to do that. It's a water type, will be used in water box decks of course. It only has 1 retreat, which is also good, and no weakness at all, also no resistance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about Darkrai GX. Yeah, Darkrai is back again. It always has been around since Dark Explorers. We had the Darkrai EX with a great ability that has if you have a Darkness Energy, you have free retreat. Then we have the Darkrai EX that deals a bunch of damage with Dark Pulse, depending on how many Darkness Energies we have in play. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Darkrai GX, a basic Pokemon, again 180 HP. And this is actually, again, a really powerful darkness type, so they keep on continuing making Darkrai one of the most popular and best decks in the format. And with Darkrai GX, that ain't gonna change. It's like, a really helpful partner for Darkrai EX. It has an ability, once during your turn, if this card is in your discard pile, you may put it on your bench and attach 1 darkness energy along with it from your discard pile. So this is really great. Just think about the situations you just use Sycamore, Ultra Ball that away, it comes back out of the discard out of nowhere and fills up your bench. This is great in situations like with decks that revolve around bench space, like let's say Rayquaza decks. Just get it out of your discard, poof, it's back right there to deal extra damage. The great thing also with the synergy of the Darkrai EX is that you can get a Darkness Energy from the discard as well, so you can use the attack Dark Pulse of Darkrai EX as fast as possible. Just get all those Darkrai GXs out of the discard, they rise against your opponent, and bang, you get that. So this is a really powerful GX, and this GX move is even more powerful. It's the GX move Death and GX for 2 Darkness and a Chorus. Actually, both of his attacks have that attack cost, Death and GX. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, that Pokemon is knocked out. Yeah, it does not state that you cannot knock out GXs or EXs, so when your opponent GX is knocked out, you can take 2 prizes. If you knock out an EX, you can also get 2 prizes, but you can only use 1 GX move per game. But just think about the combination you can do. You can just make a deck with Area Dose. If you don't recall, it's from the Ancient Origins set, which makes it if you evolve it, then both active Pokemon are poisoned, except for grass types. But then again, you will gladly poison your own Darkrai GX just to make sure you have that Death and GX and destroy everything in 1 shot. So powerful, I cannot state it enough. You can only use 1 GX move though, but his older attack is not bad as well. It deals 130 damage, and it isn't affected by resistance, so which means you can get through those fairy types quite easily. Those regular Xerneases won't be 2-shotted, they will be 1-shotted. So I really like Darkrai GX, but I just think about the format. Again, there will be a lot of darkness types around. They won't go anywhere. So I also have one extra card I want to talk about with you guys. it's Trevenant. This is also one of these cards that will see a bit of play here, because this Trevenant finally is a grass type, which means we can evolve on turn 1 together with a Vileplume and start attacking on our second turn. So yeah, it can be a synergy with the, as mentioned, the Vileplume. Poltergeist, his attack for DCE, deals 30 damage and your opponent reveals his hand, which is great, you know the knowledge of that. And then this attack does 30 damage times the number of trainer cards you find in your opponent's hand. So this can be really powerful. Just imagine yourself, you have an item block on turn 1, they have a bazillion items in their hand, and boom. And actually I think this does not state item cards, it states trainer cards, so the supporters and stadiums are counted as well. So imagine you can do that on your second turn, and bang, your opponent has like 7 cards, and if you're lucky enough, they have all trainer cards in them, and boom, you deal a bunch of damage just for a stage 1 that takes up 1 prize card. So this is really great. I'm looking forward to that. Also, the Phantom for DCE can just confuse your opponent, which is also great to stall in decks like this. Anyway, this was the greatest video for the week, because that news of Darkrai GX is just wow. Just let me guys know what you think about this news, and share the video, like it, and yeah, make a discussion under the comment section below, because I want to know what your opinion is of the new cards. Anyways, so have an awesome day, guys, and I'll be seeing you guys soon with more TCG videos. Peace out.